Hey, what's up everyone? It's me, Xdub Production here, and today we are on week 2 of building our mock. It's a bit of a weird concept on how it is, and I know it's been a long break and I apologize for that. But with that said, I've made very small progress on the mock, but in other sense I've gathered a bunch of parts, and just figures, and I've been getting lots of things ready, and it's really, I got a lot done, I guess you can say, in a sense. So yeah, the first thing I got is, well, of course, I picked up a couple of these new clone battle packs, which are going to be essential to this mock. And then I also picked up a bunch of parts and some other things. If you look in the back of me, I got some of my displays, and I also redid our Lego room. So yeah, it's been a lot going on lately. So without further ado, let's get into what I've gotten done. Okay, so as you can see here, I got a bunch of parts right here, and so yeah, I got a bunch of parts for the mock right here. There's still lots more, but this is just some of it. So I picked up some of these different types of slopes for walkways. I picked up a bunch of these leaf pieces. I picked up a bunch of these leaf elements as well as these. And then there was one more right here, if I can get it out. I picked up some of these. So I picked up those leaf elements. I got a bunch of these like bushes parts that are going to be cool for around the town part and just up around the top of the clone base, or I don't know if I should call it a clone base or what I should call it, but it's a base. So then if we come right here, also I got just a bunch of other little pieces. Like I got some of these, I think they're called nugget colored pieces. I got a bunch of tan pieces, some of these green pieces, also some of these, which are going to be really handy later on. And then I also picked up a bunch of clear light blue studs, so that's nice. And then also some plates. So I picked up some tan plates, some brown plate, and then some green plate. I still do have lots of this. I swear this is just what I picked up. So yeah, I also picked up some of these legs, which I think are going to come in handy. I picked up 4 of them. They're pretty cheap, so I figured I would pick them up. And then that's basically all I picked up for the mock wise. I did also pick up some other stuff, like I picked up the brand new R2-D2 set and other stuff like that. So yeah, let me just go and show you guys what I've done in the mock. Okay, so here's the mock, and this is where we left off last. So basically, we got the mountain rock wall right here, and then we have all this built up to support it, and just some other things. Some of this I am going to end up taking down to put this hallway in that I've been working on. So here is this hallway, just a basic hallway. And then I also worked on a bit of landscaping over here. So this fits in perfectly right here. And then as you can see, just a bit of grass down at the bottom of the mountain. And then we also have a path. This is laid out as like a pathway. So right down going this way is a pathway, and then it splits off up here. Of course this mock is going to be added on to, so this is not all of it. But yeah, and then these areas are going to be buildings. Don't know what buildings exactly, but they are going to be buildings. So that's something else to figure out. Just to give you my plan now for the mock, if we come right here, I'm going to have a hallway, of course, coming, I think, through here. So this is going to have to be changed up, which is this hallway. Down here is going to be some sort of room, and then I'm going to have 1 or 2 on the other side. And then right here is going to be a huge underground hallway, and I'm hoping to fit some type of vehicle in there and have a battle scene going on in there. Of course there is going to be a battle going on in this village, or whatever you want to call this. So really, all in all, it's going to be pretty interesting. As you can see, some of the plates have been coming off a little bit over time, but that's fine. So yeah, it's really going to work out well. Some of the vehicles that I'm planning on using is, well, ATRTs, speeder, bark speeders, maybe a gunship. I don't really know, because all I have is the custom 5.0 ship gunship and the cork gunship, so that's going to be all a plan to figure out. There's also going to be some more vehicles that are separatists and everything, but I gotta figure that out still. So yeah, basically what we're going to do now is hit a time lapse and do some work on the base. I'm not sure exactly where yet, but we're just going to do some work. So let's get into it. Okay everyone, so I did a bit of work overall. I did a lot right here, as well as I've got this put in place. And I also found out what I'm gonna do right here. So what I'm gonna do is I got this opening right here. So I'm gonna make it so this comes in and it drops right here down to here. And then there's just this little cave that will be right here. So I think that'll be pretty neat. And then I also got the hallway here, of course, which is looking nice. And then this area. So I do like how this came together, actually. I was not expecting it to be at all like this. So I think it looks pretty cool. I do like the little tints of this like nougat. I'm going to see if I can get some more smaller pieces of it as well. So we'll have to see how that goes, but even without that, I think it looks pretty nice. So yeah, it just gives it a bit of a vibe. As you can see, I got this retaining wall here, and it's sort of broken here from, like, I guess a motor attack or something like that, or a grenade. So I got two of those, one there and one here. And then yeah, I just decorated a bunch overall in this area, and I think it came out pretty nicely. Even if we come down here, you can see it a bit. And I think it looks pretty nice. Like if you're walking down here, that looks pretty cool. So yeah, that overall looks pretty cool, and it came out a lot better than I expected. I may add a bit more just texture in along here afterwards. I'm not sure yet. It all depends on how everything else comes along here. So that's going to be interesting. So what I'm going to try to do now is, if you watched during the time lapse, I had some troubles right here. This kept on breaking, so that was an issue, and I didn't add any support back there. So that's the next thing. I kind of want to add some support and stuff together with this hallway. But I also want to start getting this top part done. That is going to be the interesting part, because it is a pretty big area. And I also got to find out how I'm going to have this. So what I'm thinking is the base here, and then right here being land, or just a pathway going off here, of course, and then something else. I might do it the opposite. I'm not 100% sure yet. But if we come back over here to all my parts and pieces, wrong drawer. I don't have the most big plates, so I do gotta work with what I have. So that may be a problem later on. We'll have to wait and see. And then we have lots of these road plates that are going to come in handy later on. So that's going to be handy. Another thing I have lots of is stuff for trees. So I need to decide if I want to do that. And I got lots of tile. I got even more than this, but that's just some of it. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting, but it is coming along nicely. Like, I love how this area came along so well. Like, I was actually really surprised. So the next thing I'm probably going to do is work back here again and see what I can get done here, because I want this to come along. I may even just start this area to get this area done right here, this little section. So we'll see how it goes. And this is what I mean by when these bricks are going to come in handy. Right here. These. So these will just be the go on here, and then I can build up around it. So yeah, it's going to be pretty interesting. So yeah, I'm going to work on this now. I'm not going to time-lapse this part, so I'll get back to you when I get some progress done. Okay, everyone, so I didn't get as much done as I originally wanted to, but I do think it looks pretty cool. There is a little gap there, but you can't really do anything about it, so I'm just going to have to deal with that. But yeah, if you take out this panel here, here's the panel that I just quickly done up for it, and it works pretty good. You can see how it works. I just use these, and it's just like that, nothing special. And then I got these plate down here for now, and then this is right here. This is the just top area, and this is just pillared up. Nothing fancy, but you can just quickly look and see how it just clips on. Just fits in here, both sides do, and then it just goes into place like that. It's pretty sturdy. Not the sturdiest, but it's pretty sturdy. And then I also, if you come around here, have this little area filled in. So you used to be able to see just a little outline here. I can show you actually, just like that. Like, you could see an outline of different colors around. And I just made this right quick, and it fits in right nicely. So there's that. And I'm just gonna say that looks pretty sick so far. So yeah, this came along really nicely, like way better than I originally thought as well. Could not be more happy with this. I am out of time for this video though today, so this is all we managed to get done. It is actually a nice bit. This area, actually I just realized I do got two holes to fill in. So I'll do that right quickly, and then, well, I'll do that after, but yeah. So yeah, we got a nice bit done. Okay everyone, so as you've seen, we got a nice bit done over there at the mock. Not as much as I originally planned. I did expect to get a lot more done. But we did get a nice bit done, and it's looking pretty cool. It's actually coming along really nicely. Next episode, I am definitely going to be working on building a house, hopefully, or a building. Don't know if it's going to be a house or a building yet. And then I'm also going to see if I want to expand, well, how much more I want to expand the mock. Because it's definitely being expanded more for the village area. I'm just not 100% sure how much. So that's going to be pretty interesting to find out in the next video. Maybe also, like I said, start the top of the base area or top of the mountain area. That would be pretty cool as well, because it's just will make the mock come along a lot more. So yeah, this has been an amazing episode. We actually got a nice bit done. Could have got a bit more, but that's okay. With that all said, I hope you all enjoyed this video of building Jeddah, and I cannot wait to see you all in the next video. Bye bye.